inserts running. One of them is the MU, one of them is the liquid channel. Let's listen one more time here. You can tell right off the bat that the Manley's adding a just like a bite to the sound, like, you know, sort of just like, here, yeah, you're not going anywhere kind of compression. There's not as much. That snare drum is like sitting in this room. I know that's not the best camera to be capturing the sound, but on my SoundCloud page, I think I'm going to start adding these things and these tests, so I'll give you the link to that. But right now, dude, you have a Manley MU, which costs quite a bit of money, and you have a box that is half the cost and emulates over, you know, how many Focusrite wants to make. Compressors. Now here's what I want to say to you guys. Is it the Manley MU? No. Does it sound very close to it? Absolutely yes. Dude, when somebody says, hey, it sounds 80% of the way, I saw a guy say that. Dude, it's not 80% of the way. It actually sounds like it's its own little thing. You know, maybe that's a copyright issue. They couldn't just identically do it. But dude, it sounds so close to that Manley MU. I would love to see what it would do. I've actually got another one coming in, so hopefully I can do that video and use it like the MU I would do on a master, and I might master a song with it. Maybe I'll do it for somebody out there that wants a bargain on a thing or wants some promotion, and we'll put them both up there and see which one people like the best. I think that'd be the coolest way. And let me really get in on the knobs here and start turning. Now I have this at 1.5 ratio. It has that. When you have 1.5 ratio, you got to understand something about the 1.5 ratio. The Manley works on that, but it gradually works with the threshold because I have a high-pass sidechain going on. So I took the high-pass sidechain off for this example. That's ridiculous, man. If you didn't tell me which one was which, I really probably would. I would probably, because I've listened to the Manley for like 6 years, I'd probably go, yeah, it's just a little bit. It's got a little softer on the snare drum. But dude, to use this in a mix, it's almost identical. Now you got to understand something though. People that review this thing and tear it apart, either A, if you spent all that money on that equipment, dude, I understand the real thing is going to be better, okay, or it's going to be the real thing. That's that sound. But when you have a box that sets out to give people more options for their buck and to do it correctly, I would honestly say if you're going to buy something like this, I'd buy something like an Apogee Symphony so you have the highest end converters. Now I know that money doesn't grow on trees here, but what I'm trying to get at is I do this for a living, and when I listen to this, would I be ashamed to put this in the mix on something? Absolutely not, dude, because what's going to happen is that little difference in sound, whether it's the Manley sound or not, it's going to add so much life to the other Manley sound. So when you add in mixing, you're trying to use as much hardware or plugins or whatever, and you're trying to vary it up and use the best plugin or best piece of equipment for that part. So when I talk to you guys about this and I listen back to these things, it's just incredible to me to hear this stuff. So now let's go in like this. Let's put the, let's make insert 11. Now let's go back to solid state. I think it's called solid state on here, and hopefully I can do it before the classic solid state. Oh, there's the copycat. I'd like to hear that. But let's go classic solid state. This is DBX. So that's a DBX compressor running. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. A little more kick. Dude, the only thing I noticed between the DBX, now you can't get it exactly the same, The DBX has a little more crunch on the bottom end. I mean, it's grabbing that kick drum, and that's so infamous for kicks. And yeah, the DBX 160 to me sounds like I could turn the volume up a little bit louder, have a tighter kick, you know. But at the same time, this Focusrite's doing a job where I'm not ashamed to use it. So you turn this up.